This video is brought to you by 101figurine.ro. Check out 101figurine.ro to see a large assortment of action figures and statues from your favorite universes.
So many clans in one place, Orgrim.
It will be a mighty warband.
Orgrim Doomhammer is a big bad orc, Durotan's best friend and longest-serving confidant.
Where's Draka? Safe.
And a great warrior. Orgrim is as much a fan of the orcs' way of life as anything else, but Orgrim is much more of a warrior than Durotan is. Durotan is a leader and a chief, but Orgrim is much more base in many ways. Orgrim, he isn't a xenophobe, but he cannot countenance choosing humans over orcs.
I do not see how we could side with the humans against our own kind.
Even Gul'dan, as awful an orc as he might be, orcs come first.
I follow a true orc!
Hello and welcome back. As always, my name is Laser, and as you saw today, we are taking a look at the Orgrim Doomhammer 1:10 scale statue from Weta Workshop. So please keep in mind that Weta was actually responsible for creating a lot of props for the Warcraft movie, stuff like armor, weapons, etc, etc. So you already saw the unboxing. Now we're gonna get into the nitty-gritty, so let's take a look at the details. So here's the base. The silver paint on the Warcraft logo over there looks okay. It's decently precise, yet not overly precise. I don't know what this is though. This looks like paint slop, glue slop for the most part. I can't get it out and it does bother me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do now is pan over the entire statue. Sorry for about the shaky camera. There was no way I could do this other than like this. Right, I wanna pause it here just for a second. No, hold on. Just I wanna show you guys a little bit something because I wanna compare paint. Okay, just a little bit more back. Okay, and here, stop. Now I'm gonna pull up photos directly from the advertised product. Okay, if you go to Weta's online shop, you will see these pictures there. So look at a comparison here. Okay, it's pretty accurate, isn't it? It's pretty much what you ordered, what is advertised, even down to the very small mud-like details on the boots. My only problem is that you see that in the statue's case, sorry about that, in the statue's case, there's a bit too much of that black overlay on top, okay, that black base coat on top, so that bothers me just a tiny bit, nothing too major, but when you see the statue, it just looks a little bit off there. Moving on to the hand, you can see the lacquer on the fingernails. That was, I thought that was kind of a cool touch there. I don't know if orcs actually use lacquer, but there you go. Moving on to the chest area, we're gonna pause it here for a second again, because I wanna point out the little harness on his right side underneath his armpit. You will see that the little bone ornaments there. He's got a bit of a loincloth and some bones there, a small skull as well. You see the paint there kind of blends in with the skin tone. That's not really okay. It altogether looks like a big blob. That specific tone was supposed to be a bit more whitish, a bit more ivory white yellowish, and not blend in with the rest of the statue, at least from my point of view. I see the tones are very similar. They're not the same, although from this angle you might think it's the same. It's not really exactly the same, but still not ideal. And also now I want to kind of draw your attention to the neck piece. Oh, by the way, this is how it was supposed to be looking. According, again, this is a picture directly from their website. So look at the neck ornament. You see a very, very heavy-handed black wash shade, whatever the hell they used. It just doesn't look right. Okay, it's way too much black in there again. And in the promotional picture, you can see we got that nice ivory white yellowish kind of color. Alright, let's move on. I got a couple of more of these to show you, because I'm thinking this is the best comparison I can show you. Also, please notice that at the nipples, yes, I know it's weird, but at the nipples, they're not accentuated in any way, shape, or form. Not at all, okay? They're just painted over with the base color skin, and they're not accentuated like it's supposed to be. Okay, like you saw in the pictures earlier, they were supposed to have a little bit of a lighter reddish color onto them. So unfortunately, they again blend in with the rest of the statue. This is a $200 piece. We're not talking about a $60, $70 sculpture here. I expect better than this when it comes to paint application. Alright, let's take a look at the head. We're gonna focus in on the head. There we go. Now we have the head front and center, and I think I have a picture of the head. Here we go. So I think this is the best comparison I can give you. It looks pretty spot on, doesn't it? Oh, maybe here? Yeah, maybe here is better. So it's pretty accurate for the most part. Okay, given, yeah, the promotional photo is a bit better. Too much heavy-handed black wash on the beard. Again, it looks off. It looks out of place. And also, please notice the color of the actual tusks and the teeth. Okay, they're clearly way more, how can I, you can tell them apart a whole lot better in the photo than you can in the actual statue. Again, in real life, everything just blends in together because the shades of the colors used are just so close to one another. Again, the tusks should have been a bit more wider, a bit more ivory white yellowish, because I can't really describe it any other way. And those are my main gripes with the statue. Overall, to be honest, the sculpt is definitely good, absolutely. However, the paint application leaves a lot to be desired. And again, this is a $200 statue. The material used for this statue are extremely heavy. I'm not really sure what it is. It feels like PVC, but it's not PVC because again, it's extremely heavy. I think this thing is around 2 kilos. I don't have a scale to actually weigh it, but it feels very heavy and it feels premium. Absolutely, when you hold it, when you touch the statue, it feels like quality, and I can't really say anything bad about it except for the damn paint application, which in points, like I show you there, looks a little bit shoddy. Again, the tusks in general all over the statue, every single little piece of bone, not really the best paint application in the world for them. And some minor details like the nipples, the color of the lips, and so on and so forth. Okay, in places it's a little bit lackluster, which is why it leads me to say that I would have been a whole lot more happier paying for this about $150 and not the asking price of $200. If you're gonna ask for $200, please give me a good paint application, okay? And this one suffers in points, and that's about it, okay? The rest, there's nothing bad to say about the statue. The materials are there, the packaging was great, as you saw in the intro. The statue was very well protected, and I don't have any issue with the materials used, and any issue with the actual accuracy of the sculpt, which is definitely spot on, and I am happy I got the statue. I'm just a little bit pissed about the paint application, and again, I'm gonna point out one more time, look at the tusks on his back. Okay, the tusks on his back, which are embedded into his skin. This is a very orc-like thing to do, because for the horde. You see how the tusks simply blend into the skin color. Again, they're not set apart from the rest. You might think he's got some kind of ouchies, or I don't even know what else to call them. Okay, I don't like that. They could have done a better job with that, like they did on these scars here. Absolutely wonderful detailing on scars and in the texture of the skin overall. But that bone color just gets to me. I'm sorry, it simply gets to me. So, well, that's gonna do it for this review. What can I say? Overall, like I said, I am very happy I got this statue. I think it's just a tad overpriced. The materials are great, okay? The sculpt itself is absolutely spot on. The paint application leaves a lot to be desired. But overall, like I said, I am very happy I got the statue. Now, I'm gonna leave you guys with a bit more footage I shot of this guy. Right now, you got rolling in HDR natural light, and this would be HDR with artificial light, and of course all natural on the end. I'm gonna thank all you guys for watching. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Please let us know in the comment section down below if you got any feedback for us. Also, if you want to see any specific products. Now, that's not a guarantee that we'll actually review them. We'll just try to. Anyway, I'm off. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. Acest video v-a fost adus de către 101figurine.ro. Intră și tu acum pe 101figurine.ro pentru a vizualiza o multitudine de statuete și figurine din universurile tale preferate.